What's up, folks? Guess what? I'm at a stoplight, and I just got off the phone with a television producer from London. I think it's London or England, one of those places. Anyways, I feel awesome. Had a great little interview on a Skype. Asked a bunch of questions, and I tried to do the interview from my van outside of the gym where I had my wife. He was using the Wi-Fi, and it was broken up a bunch. I went inside, and she ended up asking me questions over again some that I already said this morning, some that I said yesterday, over the phone. But because she wants to show it to her boss and put me in consideration for being on this TV show. That's pretty sick, isn't it? I gotta remember where I'm going here. So, I don't know. I think I'm a good fit for this job. And I think my whole life may have been built up for this job. I don't know if I should go into detail, but I've spent my whole life living in small, confined spaces, right? So when it came down to van life, it was a piece of cake. It was simple for me to adapt to van life. The other thing is I'm a life coach. My website is theprimitiveview.com. I'm a life coach, so I help people achieve their goals, and my specific methods to helping people achieve their goals is by teaching them to think differently, to think outside the box, to simplify. It doesn't have to be like, you don't have to go about your goals the way everybody tells you to, because chances are you've been trying that and it's not working, and the reason it's not working is it's probably wrong. So I help people do things that they want to do, and I let them know that it's okay to not be normal. And van life is not normal. It's awesome and it's great. It's definitely not normal, and that is a good thing, because normal sucks. Normal is boring. Normal is broke. Normal is overweight. Normal is unhappy, right? I teach people to not be normal, or that it's okay to not be normal. So for me to get this job, if I were to get it, everything leads to it. Everything in my life seems to have prepared me. First of all, I'm handsome, right? Perfect for television, right? I don't know, I'm just kidding. But I'm just stoked. And I hope that it does good. She asked me if I had any pictures. I'm like, are you kidding me? I got pictures. And if you didn't know, Instagram, @ThePrimitiveDave. I'm a picture taking fool. Although I've been kind of stagnant here in Boulder, I haven't taken a lot of pictures, because once you see everything, it's a small town. But @ThePrimitiveDave, check me out on Instagram. On Twitter, I'm Primitive Dave, just Primitive Dave. But woo. Guess what? It may not be time for anymore. Being barefoot. I think barefoot days are over, because I just took Rusty for a walk, and my feet were cold. I may even consider putting a coat on. Last night was a cold one, but I had plenty of clothes on this time, and my blankets are sufficient. But I think if it drops down any more below last night's temperature, I may need to bust out a sleeping bag. My blankets are only, I'm gonna stop saying my blankets are only good for probably around 40 degrees max. Once it drops in the 30s, I'm gonna need a sleeping bag. And else? Oh, yesterday on Instagram and like linked to Facebook, I posted. I'm a writer, folks. Can you believe that? A writer. I posted a picture of paint cans that were found in the woods back by this creek that I'm crossing right now. Hey. And I said that what I wrote in as a caption was, "This is why I don't give homeless people money." And I don't know. Some people agree with me. Some people are like, I don't know, think I'm uncompassionate, not passionate. Some people think compassionate. But it's actually just the opposite. I would like to help homeless people. I know it's not even specifically homeless people, it's the panhandlers, the people who hold a sign and say, God bless you in advance, anything will help. Those people are the ones I don't give money to, because I'm for certain they go and buy cans of paint and then huff it. I've no proof that those cans that were left there by panhandlers or homeless people, whatever you want to call them, I have no proof. But I know I was there the day before, and 24 hours I was there. I was there the day before, those cans weren't there. 24 hours later, the cans were there. That means somewhere in the night, because I fished in the late afternoon, somewhere in the night, somebody went over there with cans of paint and huffed it. Or maybe a friend of mine said maybe they're painting their tree stand. Maybe they were painting their tree stand. Who am I to assume? If that's the case, then they're just litter bugs, right? Just litter bugs. They're not paint huffers. But my point is that I want to help these people, and giving them money so that they can buy drugs or paint is enabling them. It's not helping them, right? You don't want to give obese people donuts. You don't want to give drinks to drunk. You don't want to give poor people a book of blank checks. I don't know about that one. Like, you don't want to make people's situation worse. If you're concerned about them, right? If you care about them, you don't want to make the situation worse. And that's called enabling, right? So I do want to help it. I don't know the answer to homelessness or homeless people. I think a lot of people choose it on their own, right? They choose to live that life. I mean, technically I'm homeless, and I did this by choice, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know am I really an incompassionate person? God, is that a word or not? Am I an incompassionate person? Because I will not give a person on the street that is begging for money. Street performers, yes. You gonna tell a joke? You gonna play guitar? You gonna play freaking 5-gallon bucket? All that stuff? Yes, definitely. I'm giving you money. I love it. I love that stuff. But if you're just working on getting your next fix, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna participate. And I recently heard, I fucking say Tim Ferriss again. Tim Ferriss participated in a program where they paid homeless people to be tour guides, and that homeless person that Tim Ferriss had got paired up with took him everywhere. That homeless people, of all the things that are available for homeless people, a place to find food, a place to find shelter, a place to find clothing, all of those things that people think homeless people need, they are available for free. So and this is the homeless person that relayed this information, right? So the homeless person relayed this information to Tim Ferriss. His words were, maybe I'm quoting, maybe I'm not, if a homeless person is asking you for money, it is to buy drugs. It is to buy drugs. Because everything else that they need is provided for them. I think I'll park under this tree. Anyways, if that makes me an asshole because I won't give a quarter to a fucking panhandler, then so be it. In my opinion, I think I'm helping. Anyways, 10 minutes. Shit, Rusty. Rusty. Oh my gosh. You gotta get your stretch on. Anyways, I shaved for my interview. You see that? 10 minutes. I think we're good too. We'll see what happens. All right. Hey folks, bright and sunny, but don't let it fool you. It's kind of chilly out there. See you tomorrow. Shoot.